Good morning, Aries. This is the Good Witch. Welcome or welcome back. This is your month of March 2020 reading, okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. While I was shuffling your cards, I heard it's a song from church from when I was little. I don't think it's relating religion though, but it's a song called Fully Committed. All that I am and all that I hope to be, all of my desires and all of my abilities, I'm fully committed to your will and to your way. And I give my all, fully committed to you. Sometimes I sing on here, y'all, just for a moment. I don't know that I necessarily need to sing that song, but I did need y'all to know the words to it. I don't know who sings it. I just remember hearing it in church when I was little, like really little. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, especially after I do this, because I wasn't really intending on it. But it's, I give my all, fully committed to you. All that I am and all that I hope to be, all of my desires and all of my abilities, I'm fully committed to your will and to your way. That's the part. And I'll make the sacrifice to do what you ask of me. My love forever. You're all that I need, and I could never repay what you did just for me. So the least I can do is I give my all, fully committed to you. See, I even serenaded you. You have to subscribe now. Okay, Aries. Now, I know it's a religious song. Some of you, that may be what it's related to, but for the majority of you, I feel like that's related to your love life. You and your very passionate, fiery energy is one that doesn't settle down very easily, but you have someone in your corner that you overlook or look past that will move the moon for you, if they could. And you're feeling this tug that you need to make a leap or a jump, to say yes or to ask a question or to be with them in a very committed way, cutting off everybody else, and you're afraid of it, but you're feeling like you should do it. So if that's for you, I suggest that you do it. Because if you don't, you're running the risk of losing this person. Because for who this is for, this person is waiting for you and they're hurting. Because they're wondering why they're not enough. And I know that's not the intent that you have, but that is the energy that you're giving. Okay? Just throwing it out there. All right. Let's look at your love, which I think I just did, but I'm going to look at it anyway via cards. Your money. A message from the divine. Okay? That song brings back childhood memories. You have the Three of Swords in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords upright. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It's a very emotional time. You're done feeling sorry for yourself. I feel like a lot of you were feeling sorry for yourself and you're over that. You were upset about something, you were confused, and now you'll kind of settle that this month. In March, you won't be feeling sorry for yourself for long. If you still are, you're gonna come out of that funk. There's something that is keeping you up at night. Something that you're worried about in regards to your love life. It could be possibly losing this person who has poured so much into you. They would be the teapot and you would be the cup. And some of you have been very cruel to this person. And it's keeping you awake. You haven't been telling them how you feel. You've been keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Some of you are keeping those feelings bottled up inside because they've done so much for you that you don't want to hurt them by telling them that you don't want to be with them. And some of you are keeping your feelings on the inside because you do want to be with them. The Spirit's saying not in the way that they want you to. Some of you are having marriage pushed on you and you're not ready. And I will be the first one to tell you not to do anything you're not ready for. Let's see what your overall energy is, and then we'll pull some more cards for your love life. A fiery climax approaches. Candle wax all over everything. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Okay. Okay, Aries. There's an issue that you've been very stubborn about. Some of you have been extremely harsh or will be extremely harsh about this issue. This card needs to remind you that you need to be mindful of your words. Be kind with what you say and mean what you say, but be kind about it. There's no need to hurt people that are just trying to help you. You can be assertive without being cruel. You can say what you mean and mean what you say without hurting. Well, not necessarily without hurting, but without being unnecessarily abrasive. Because the person truly does care about you. But you don't want to tell them how you feel. You're having very snarky remarks. So what are you committing to? The struggle? What y'all got going on, Aries? Let's look and see. You love them. You have a fear of being oppressed. So you're stuck in limbo, although you feel like they're everything you want, but you don't want to be bound or oppressed. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Aries, you got what you asked for. Or you're getting what you asked for. If it hasn't come yet, it's on the way. This person sees you as this divine entity. They love you to life. But they're not, for some of you, they're not in the package that you want them in. And that's fine. We all have the rights to our preferences. And I don't mean like gender package. I mean like too short, too tall. Stuff they can't. I don't know if their hair's too wavy. their hair is too straight. I don't know, whatever. But, so you have this fear of being oppressed, and you're finding every reason not to be with this person. Even though they're exactly what you asked for. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Sorry. That was a personal moment I had just now. About when the oh shit thing. I gotta quit cussing on YouTube. But, so, you have this fear of being oppressed. You have this fear of being controlled. Although your wishes have been granted, you are in limbo. And you're hiding your emotions, and it's keeping you up at night. But you're done with your pity party, and you either have had or will be having a fiery climax to this issue or to your love situation. You're going to be fully committed to either decision to be with or be without this person. So you're just saying no takebacks. Damn. Okay. Well, let's look at your money. Yeah, I'm not happy with you. But whatever, your love life is iffy. We're going to dig into that a little bit more. I do suggest you go back and watch the love reading on the Nile. And remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Yeah. And if it does resonate with you, leave it in the comments. You might ask me a question about it in the comments, and I'll try to answer it just because I'm really interested in this situation. Let's look at your money. Okay, Ace of Cups. Queen of Discs. Four of Wands in reverse. So, money's coming, money's coming, money's coming. And it's sticking to you. You're like Spider-Man fingers with money right now. It's just flowing. And you're not even thinking about it. It's just coming to you naturally. But you haven't completed a cycle. There's something that you needed, that you started, that you haven't finished. And once you finish that, it's going to be like a whirlwind of money that comes your way. You're not lusting after money right now. You're not really concerned about it, but it's coming. You're not turning it away. You're not searching for it. That's wonderful. It's not really your focus. But you're extremely stable, and you're walking in your power as far as your finances are concerned. So your finances are good. Your love life is questionable, but your finances are great. There's a cycle that has not completed. But once it does complete it, if you figure out what that cycle is, this flow of money that's coming in March will continue for months to come. I don't see you completing that cycle this month. You're more in a priestess energy where you're just putting out positive energy to the divine, to the universe, and accepting things as they come. And you might worry about completing things next month, but right now, you're just kind of letting things flow to you. That's a good place to be. Overall energy. It says new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So you're simply reaping the benefits of what you've already done. Of the work that you've already put out there. Yay, you. So, your hard work is paying off. You're not done working, but for right now, you're just accepting. And that's a beautiful thing. So you're accepting this month. You're not giving out to multiple people. You're not lusting after anything. You're not wanting for anything. You are just simply accepting. You're taking a break from the grind and accepting and sitting back and appreciating what you've done. A lot of you deserve that. And if you know that's not for you and you didn't deserve anything, go look at your moon sign. I'm just teasing. A lot of you deserve it, I'm sure. You've put in some work, whether it be spiritual work, physical work, emotional work. You've put in the work to get to reap the benefits of what you've done. Ashe. There was something that you were working on that you were committed to, that you are committed to. You taking a break doesn't mean you're not committed to it anymore. It just means you need to rest and you need to take some you time. And y'all, please forgive my nails. I've been working a lot. And I just got some scissors one day and cut them all off. Go figure. But yeah. So, marvel at yourself this month in the area of finances and business. Marvel at how awesome you are because you did that. Congratulations. Message from the divine. And then we're going to look into your love life a little bit more because, you know, I was nosy. I'm nosy right now. Okay. 3 of discs. 5 of wands. 6 of wands. So, 5 is upright, 6 is in reverse. Okay, so you don't have to struggle to get what you want. This third, you had conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. There's some things that you see and some things that you don't see. You feel like you see everything, but in reality, there's an eclipse over a situation that you just don't see. You feel like you're seeing it, but you don't have your shades on, so you're missing the bigger picture, okay? You had a third-party situation where there were 3 things that were competing against each other with you in the center, and it caused you some strife. But as soon as you find balance, you'll have the victory in the end. So the message from Spirit is simply that to avoid strife, to avoid the discombobulation, to avoid the confusion, to avoid the pain that comes with loss, you have to start from the ground and build up. You cannot start from the top and build down. Your foundations must be stronger. Your foundations must be stronger, so you must make sure that you're building on a good foundation, and that's one of with your eyes open. Put your shades on, look at the eclipse, understand that it's an eclipse. There are 2 things happening at one time. Just because I put this finger behind this one does not mean that there's only 1 finger. There's still 2. So you're going to have to see both fingers, not just one. If I were to ask you right now, how many fingers do you see, and you said 1, you'd be wrong. There would be 2. And if you really look, you can tell. You're going to have to look at your context clues, the fact that there's 2 hands. You see, I'm not going to make you feel elementary right now, but you understand what an eclipse is, and you understand that there's one thing hiding behind another thing, and you're going to have to pay attention to that. That is your message from the divine. In order for success to occur, have good foundations and pay attention. Look for those things. Two things happening, see them both. If you need a personal reading, go to the site, book one. But it's a beautiful thing. Conclusions are within reach. So those things, even if you don't see it, they're going to sort themselves out anyway in the wash. Everything is going to come out. Everything is going to be revealed shortly. Well, this month. Our opinions of short may vary. Let's look at this. How much time I got? I got like another 3 or 4 minutes. Let's look at this love situation. Give me love situations for Aries that did not apply for. Because that specific group of Aries, recap, you asked for something, you got it. You don't know that you wanted to commit to it, and it's keeping you up at night. But if you don't, you're potentially going to lose it. It's kind of dope that you got wish fulfillment, though. You've spoken life into situations, and they came. But you don't necessarily want it, so. Ooh. Ooh. Good Lord, y'all. Okay, so at this point, literally it says these 3 cards laid out together. The blank, the tower, and the ace of swords. Anything is possible. Anything. Like, you see so many things happening, so many things occurring that it makes your eyes hurt. Like, you're seeing way too much. You don't, it's a lot of confusion, internal confusion, not external. These are all things that are happening within you, and there'll be an internal tower moment where you're going to have to decide what you truly want. And I don't even know that these are separate, but it could be. Probably not. But there'll be an internal moment where you're going to have to decide whether you want a dove or a dragon. Both of those things are awesome. But what do you want? And no one can make this choice but you. But you can't have them both. You try to have them both, you'll end up with a blank slate. When all you want is peace, you have to be honest with your emotions and move slowly. That is my advice for your love situations. Be honest with your emotions and take your time. Take your time. And don't get so lost in these small details. The small details are not what matters most. It's those big important things that will always be big important things. Okay? I can't tell you what's big or small for you because it's different for each person. But you do understand that you can't look for perfection in the small details or the way something happens. Just understand that you called it, it came, it happened. You have to take your time, be honest with your emotions in order to achieve peace. But you can't look at the small details for perfection because you'll be looking forever. I'm going to need y'all to go back and listen to this twice because I said a lot. Okay? All right, Aries. Peace, love, and light. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Follow me on IG. Go to the website. Book your consultations. Book your readings. Love, love, love. Light, light, light. from the Good Witch. Listen to that love part twice. Peace.